Apologies for the audio sound there. We were having a feedback loop. I hope I fixed it. Sorry about all the chaos, but we are now sorted. Thank you very much. Netflix earnings stop. Now, before Netflix earnings drop, there are 10 facts every investor needs to hear. And I promise you this, by the time we get to fact number 10, you will see this stock completely differently. Not slightly differently, completely. Are you ready? We've got the Netflix earnings coming up in a moment. You don't want to miss any of this because tonight you can make money. It's a bellwether stock, remember. Tap the like button if you want to support this live channel, and also consider subscribing. The earnings is coming up in just a moment. You're not going to miss anything. Now, most people watching these earnings will react. You're going to be prepared. Let's go. So, welcome everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. It's great to have you here. Today we're breaking down the Netflix numbers before they hit, and this isn't a hype video. This is about understanding what's actually happening inside the business. That is what it's all about, right? Because here's the truth. The market moves fast, headlines move faster, but the investors who win, and they already know, want to look far before, look ahead of the report. Oh, welcome. We got a one whiskey on me. Thank you so much indeed. That's very kind. Potato family.
At Potato Family 3,958
Thank you.
tipped $1.99 through Super Chat. One whiskey on me.
Thank you very much indeed. I appreciate it a lot. Now, like this morning, we called it. We told you that tech was going to sell off. We sold Google right at the top, spot on. Been going down all day, and we moved into a defensive play of Google. Of Coca-Cola. We're prepared. We're always prepared. We're not reacting. We're proactive. We already know, like a game of chess, what our next 5 moves are. So let's get ready. Netflix in 2024 is not the Netflix of 5 years ago. It isn't. Netflix in 2024 is not the Netflix of 5 years ago. It's not the Netflix of 2025, and it's most certainly not the Netflix of 2026. In 24, it all changed. It is no longer just a streaming company. It's a global distribution machine, a data-driven content engine, and quietly, very quietly, it's becoming an advertising business. So before we get into the facts, here's the real question I want you to sit with. Is Netflix still a growth stock? Is it, or has it already quietly transformed into something much more valuable? And by fact 10, you'll have your answer. But we need to build there. So stay with me. The earnings call is right after this. We'll go straight into it. 10 facts. By number 10, you will know exactly why you want to be in buying and selling the stock, and then we'll cover the earnings with all the breakdown, all the numbers, all the analysis. So let's get straight into it. Here are the facts. Where growth is actually coming from. Netflix operates in over 190 countries, but here's what most investors miss. US and Canada largely tapped out. They're largely done. The real growth engine right now, emerging markets. We often speak about it on the show. Emerging markets where Netflix is pricing aggressively, acquiring subscribers fast, and laying groundwork for something much bigger. The West is the cash cow. The East is the growth story. And that distinction matters enormously for what comes next. Fact number 2, pricing power is real. Netflix has raised prices multiple times. Subscribers complained, and then most of them stayed, including myself. I haven't gone anywhere. That is the definition of pricing power. And in business, pricing power doesn't just mean you can charge more today. It means you can have a moat. Companies with real pricing power tend to compound for a long time. Netflix has quietly earned that moat, and most people are still debating whether it's worth the monthly fee. Fact number 3. They're not making content, they're engineering hits. This is an important one. Netflix doesn't greenlight shows based on gut feeling. They use behavioral data, billions of viewing signals to decide what gets made, how it's marketed, and who sees it first. This isn't a studio, it's a content algorithm with a production budget. And that changes the risk profile of content investment entirely. Very important, right? They understand that. That makes it a very interesting investment. What's the word I'm looking for? Investment potential, should I say. Fact number 4. Hollywood dependency is fading. Oh, we got a super chat just coming in. Let me just play this for you. Here we go.
At TH1 Suede 3th Gaming tipped $2 through Super Chat. Did someone say shot slash?
They did. I'm not drinking tonight, though. I've not been feeling very well today. It's been a difficult day for me today. So Hollywood dependency is fading. 5 years ago, Netflix needed Hollywood. Today, Korean thrillers, Spanish dramas, Indian blockbusters, international content is driving global engagement and costs less to produce than US equivalents. Lower cost, wider reach, higher margin. That's a structural shift in the business model, and it's still being underestimated. It's getting exciting now. We're coming up to fact number 10, where you will learn exactly why you should or should not buy this business. And then we'll go straight into the earnings. You won't want to miss it. We're covering the earnings live tonight. It's going to be a very exciting night, because if this stock pops off tonight, then it could set all tech moving up tomorrow. It's very important. Oh, did you see that? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Keep our eye on it. Keep our eye on it. Fact number 5. This is what you get with Netflix. Always set a limit order for a 10% drop. Top tip there, by the way. And then just set a 10% up again to sell it. You never know. It sometimes happens. We've seen it happen. Fact number 5, the password crackdown. That wasn't supposed to work. Now we're selling off now. Let's see if my portfolio is going up. Yes, it is. There it is. Coca-Cola is now out balancing. This is why I went all defensive today. Be careful of tech. You might see Google go down as well. Just watch it. It's too early to say, but there it is right now. We'll keep our eye on it. Netflix is selling off big. So when Netflix announced the password sharing crackdown, the internet had a meltdown. Special guest. Let's read it.
At Dondax tipped $10 through Super Chat. Is Hood earnings booked already?
Robinhood earnings is not booked. I will come back to that and see if we can book that in for you tonight. Thank you very much indeed, Donda. So a meltdown. Users were furious. Analysts were skeptical, and then subscriber numbers went up significantly. That moment told us something important. Netflix has more pricing leverage over its users than anyone, including Netflix. It has more power than itself. All right, than itself realized. That's a rare data point, and it matters going into this earnings. So let me have a quick look. You can see now Netflix is going down. If we look at it, my portfolio is going up. I'm always beating the market. Look at crypto rallying tonight. We're in all of this stuff. Let's look at our Coca-Cola. Yes, Coca-Cola is down where it was today, but it's still holding. Let's go and look at Google, which we sold. That tells you everything. We've got Netflix plummeting, going all the way down. Scroll all the way down for Google, and yes, Google is going down still. Can you see what I mean? That's why we sold Google today and went into Coca-Cola. It was the right move to make. We're beating the market again. All right, so midpoint, we're halfway through. The earnings is just around the corner. So here we go. Our next fact for you, number 5. Okay. Everything is so far is in the foundation. Everything so far is in the foundation. Important, but it's the stuff analysts already know. What's coming, in fact, 6 through to 10 will change everything. This is the part that separates investors who are watching Netflix from investors who actually understand what Netflix is becoming. This is important. Fact 8 is where the business model shifts. Fact 9 is an uncomfortable truth about competition that almost nobody is saying out loud. And fact number 10 is the one that genuinely changes how you model this stock. So do not skip ahead. Stay with us. This builds. I'm exciting. Are you ready? Okay. Fact number 6. The advertising wildcard. Netflix launched an ad-supported tier, almost reluctantly. It's no longer reluctant though. Ad tier subscriber growth is accelerating. And here's why that matters. Advertising revenue operates at dramatically higher margins than subscription revenue. Netflix has already built the audience. Now it's building the monetization layer on the top. This is a second revenue engine and it is just getting started. Okay, we're nearly there. As you can see from the earnings, it is down 8%, a massive drop tonight. Our portfolio, on the other hand, is green. We are outperforming the market. Again, we knew this was going to happen and we did the right thing. Absolutely, we did the right thing. This will affect the markets more tomorrow. So stay with us as we get to fact number 7, and our earnings call is about to begin. You don't want to miss it. It's a huge night tonight. So let's get straight into fact number 7. Here we go. So from cash burner to cash machine. For years, Netflix was famous for one thing financially: burning cash. Content spend was enormous. Free cash flow was negative. That story is over. Netflix is now generating substantial free cash flow, and that changes what they can do next. You know what comes next? Buybacks. Buybacks, acquisitions. New bets. A cash-generating Netflix is a fundamentally different animal from the Netflix most investors have in their heads. The big 3. Are you ready? 8, 9, and 10. It's about to get exciting. Tap the like button, folks, by the way, and consider subscribing to our channel. The Netflix earnings is just around the corner. Let's go back to the stock. Starting to try to rebound. Are you going to buy it here? Interesting. As we get to number 10, you will know whether you should or not. Shall we go red? I think we probably should. Let's go red in the studio. We are very red tonight. Okay, so here we go. Fact number 8. This isn't a streaming company anymore. Here's where things actually shift. Netflix is a building. It's a building platform, not just a service. Gaming is live and expanding. Live events are being tested. Sports rights are being explored. If Netflix becomes a content ecosystem, the place people go not just to watch, but to play, to experience live moments, to be part of a cultural event, then the streaming comparison is the wrong framework entirely. It is. You're not valuing a streaming service anymore. You are valuing something closer to Attention OS.
At 4,541, Brian
guess.
has become a member. This man knows what he is talking about 100%. Thanks, Martyn, mate.
Thank you very much indeed, mate. I really appreciate it. We've done very well today. We're always winning on our trades, always winning, always beating the market. That's very kind of you to say so. Thank you. So, and that changes the multiple significantly. Understand this. Number 9, as the stock crashes, are you going to buy it at this level? 2 to go. By the time we get to 10, we'll have the earnings call and you'll be buying or selling the stock. It's entirely up to you. So here we go. Fact number 9. The uncomfortable truth about competition. What could I be talking about now? Here we go. Everyone talks about the streaming wars. Disney Plus, Max, Apple TV Plus, Amazon. Here's what the data actually shows and actually means. Consumers don't choose one platform, they stack them. That is important. I repeat that. They don't choose one platform, they stack them. And in that stacking hierarchy, Netflix is almost always there. That is important. It's the default. That's why this is an investable stock. The anchor, the one that stays when others get cancelled. That's not a coincidence. That's brand dominance operating quietly in the background. The competition narrative has been overstated for years. Netflix isn't winning despite the competition. It's winning because the competition has trained consumers to accept multiple subscriptions. And Netflix is always in the bundle. Fact 10. Here we go. Everyone tap the like button. We're about to hit the bottom of Netflix, down 10% tonight. What a night it is. What an opportunity this is for everybody. Have you clicked subscribe? Let's do it. We're about to start the earnings call. It's going to be a big night. Let's go. Fact number 10. The one that changes the model. The one that makes the difference. This is the one I want you to really sit with. Okay? Netflix is quietly becoming a candidate for global media monopoly, not in the general regulatory sense, in the attention sense. If you control what 300 million households watch, a bit like me, globally across cultures, across languages, well, we're in 76 countries. It's a bit like me. You control pricing. You control advertising rates. Oh, I don't like that. I'm on YouTube. I want ad revenue to go up. Stop controlling rates, Netflix. You control what stories the world tells about itself. That is a level of distribution power that has never existed before in media history. Big night tonight for Netflix. We're now down 9%. What do you make of this? And here's the uncomfortable implication for valuation. When a company starts to dominate global attention at scale, traditional valuation models start to break down. The upside cases become almost impossible to cap. No, I'm not saying at all that's where Netflix is today. I'm saying that's the trajectory. And most earnings previews aren't even asking that question. We've got moments to go now before the earnings call begins. Are you all going to stay with me and watch the earnings call? So, bull versus bear. Now let's be honest, because this is an advertising channel, not a cheerleading channel. The bull case. Pricing power is proven and revenue is scaling. Free cash flow is real. Global attention dominance is a genuine long-term thesis. The bear case, content costs remain structurally high. Mature market growth will slow. Competition, while overstated, is not zero. And valuation already prices in a lot of optimism. So going into these earnings, here's what actually matters. Not subscriber numbers, not even revenue. Watch the margin guidance. Watch what they say about ad tier growth. This is what's most important. Watch any language around live content and sports. That's where the signal is. So now you know what to look for. Get excited. You've got a 9.5% discount tonight on Netflix. Let's look at my portfolio. Yes, I'm up. I'm beating the market. Again, my calls were right. Again, if you want to join me on Discord, there's my Discord event, my Discord server. It's only a couple of bucks. It's the most inexpensive Discord server on Discord. We've got the verification tick from YouTube, which means we are genuine, authentic. I'm here to help people. There's no price increase. There's no inflation. There's no AI. There's no bots. I do it all live myself. I've got a great team around me. I share all my trades 24 hours a day at 3 o'clock in the morning. If I wake up and I'm buying Netflix, you know, within 5 seconds, I'm buying it instantly. You can ask me questions, one-on-one support, direct contact, all for a couple of bucks a month, and there'll be no inflation and it will never go up. If you want all of my trades on YouTube, there is my YouTube membership. That's Electrum. Get all of my trades 24/7, plus our CEO interviews, plus many, many more things. I reply to every single one of my YouTube members. If you comment to a video, I reply to you. No one does that, but I do that. And there's my record. The clock is always on the screen. My shares on the screen. I've got to update my shares. I did about 8-9 trades this morning. Every single one a win. Didn't pay any tax at all, even on my main account, because of my tax harvesting. We always win. The Discordians and the Lecture members always win. Put in the chat, guys, if that is true. There's a lot of people watching tonight for the first time. Tell people in the chat if everything I've just said there is true. Yes or no. Fact check me. So here we go with our last final thought as we go into the earnings call. So here's the question I'll leave you with. When you look at Netflix, are you looking at the company it was or the company it's becoming? Because the market doesn't pay for the past. It prices in the future. And if even half of what we've discussed plays out over the next 3 to 5 years, the investors who understood the thesis before the numbers dropped will have had a very significant advantage over those who just reacted to a headline. So there you go. When this is a live event, when it comes out as its own video, please comment in the chat. Please put in the comments later, but put right now in the chat, write bullish or bearish. That'd be kind of cool. Or waiting for the print. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you live in a moment, because in a few seconds time we're going to have the earnings call. It is presented tonight by Vaz. Vaz is going to go live right now. I'm going to share with you the link. It'll take you automatically to the Netflix event. Here is the Netflix event. Let me bring it up on the screen. This is where we're going live right now. There's Vaz, ready for the Netflix earnings. This event will automatically take you there. Go and enjoy it. I think you're going to have a great night with Vaz. He's got lots of analysis to share with you, and the live call itself. It starts right now. So what I'm going to do is give you the link. For those of you who it doesn't automatically send you to it, let me go here. I'll drop it 3 times. I'll even pin it to the top. Live next. There you go. Pin it to the top. Pin it to the top. I'm trying to pin it to the top of the main event. Why can I not pin it to the top? It's because it's already pinned. That's why. Oh my God, it's already pinned. Oh my God. Replace pinned message. Oh, there it is. All right, so it's already pinned, all ready to rock and roll. I will see you there. I will be watching tonight, and I'll be deciding whether I might take some of my profits from Coca-Cola and buy the opportunity of Netflix tonight. You never know. I just might buy some. So that's coming up next with Vaz. Please stay right where you are. It'll take you there automatically. Let me now go and end the poll. The poll said, buy, hold, or sell. 35% of you are saying buy. Let me end the poll. There it is. All right, fantastic. Good luck to everybody. I wish you all the very best. Netflix is about to begin. Did you all tap the like button? Have you all subscribed? Have you all helped us out? Yep, you done that? Are we still beating the market? I know we are. Yes, we're still beating the market. There you go. That's it from me. Thank you very much indeed. And if you want, of course, my Discord or my YouTube membership, there it is. Right, Vaz is about to go live for a big night tonight. Have I got time for one more? Have I got time for Q&A? Very, very quickly. I think I might have time. Just one minute. Has anybody got any questions for me? If not, I will send you right over to Vaz. Any questions? 54321. Doesn't look like it. Okay, that's it from me. Stay right where you are. Click on the link. We're now going to go over to Q1 earnings of Netflix. You've got all the information now. The question is, what are you going to do about it? That's it from me. What a wonderful evening. Let's get ready to see what happens. Netflix earnings. I'm going to give you all the links now because this will come out as a video later. Click above my head, down below in the description, over here and over here. I'll put the event itself up here, the live event, and down here I shall put the Netflix playlist, everything in the playlist. You're not seeing it there now. It's live. It'll be there when it's processed. That's it from me. It's now time to send you to the Netflix earnings. Stay where you are. Click on the link. I'll see you back in the morning. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.